and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley, and today we're going to be discussing heirs property, the hidden threat that's costing families their homes and their wealth. When property is passed down without the right legal protections, it can fall into legal limbo, leading to family disputes, forced sales, or even other losses due to predatory investors. Far too many families lose what should have been their legacy simply because they didn't have a plan in place. So if you want to protect your family's future, join us for this probate real estate series where we'll be breaking all of this down. Now let's get into this. So last week we uncovered the hidden costs that come with inherited property. Things like property taxes, insurance changes, maintenance, and even property management. Really the kind of stuff that can creep up on you and turn a meaningful gift into a financial burden if you're not prepared. Inheriting property is an emotional experience because it's a piece of your family's history that's tied to the memories of those that you love. It feels like the right thing to do, to keep it and to honor that legacy and to hold on to what's left behind. But the reality is, keeping the home isn't just about sentiment and nostalgia. It's about facing some tough decisions that will impact not only your future, but your relationships and the community around you. So the question is, can you really afford to keep the home? Not just in terms of money, but emotionally, mentally, and even within your family dynamic. Sometimes the emotional weight can make it hard to see the full picture. You feel this deep sense of responsibility to your loved ones and to the legacy that they left behind. You want to honor them, to preserve their memory, but here's where the tension lies. If that emotional decision doesn't align with the finances and the resources that you have, it can lead to some very painful consequences. When emotions drive decisions without considering the financial and practical realities, it doesn't just create stress in the short term. Over time, this misalignment can lead to traumatic loss down the line. You might be able to manage for a while, but eventually the cracks will start showing. Repairs get put off, bills start piling up, and suddenly that dream of holding on to the house becomes an impossible burden. The house may start falling apart, not just physically, but emotionally as well, and what was once a place of comfort becomes a source of ongoing stress. But the real tragedy isn't just the loss of the house, it's the potential loss of family relationships. Family expectations can create pressures, especially if some members are pushing for you to hold on to the house while others feel it's time to let go. This can cause tension, arguments, or even fractures within the family unit, meaning what was meant to preserve the family legacy can really end up breaking it apart. And if things go too far and the house can't be maintained and the burden just becomes too great, the impact really extends beyond the family. Neglected homes aren't just eyesores, they affect entire neighborhoods. When properties deteriorate, property values drop. Neighbors start to feel the effect of it, and soon the entire community is suffering. And here's the harsh truth. When that home gets sold off, it's likely to an investor who doesn't live in the community. They buy the property for cheap, they make a quick profit, and before you know it, the entire neighborhood begins to shift. So this leads us to next week, because when we don't have the resources to maintain inherited property, we don't just lose the house, we start losing entire neighborhoods. Homes fall into disrepair, property values then plummet, and this is where gentrification creeps in. So next week we're going to talk about how unmaintained inherited homes can fuel gentrification and displacement in our communities. It's a conversation that we need to have, one that's crucial for understanding the broader impact of these emotional and financial decisions. So I'll see y'all then. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about probate real estate, financial literacy, and generational wealth planning.